Hi, this is Larry Weinstein, CPA, also known as the Tax Terminator. And in today's video, I wanted to answer the question, what are the steps involved in undertaking a strategic tax planning engagement? The way that I perform a strategic tax planning engagement, there consists of 5 steps. The first step is we need to evaluate your current situation. We need to look at your form of business entity, what family members are employed in the business, what fringe benefits are already in place, what retirement plans, if any, are in place. Really get a feel for what you're already doing. Clearly, for those strategies, we need to take those into account. For any additional strategies that we employ, we're not going to implement strategies that are already there. Maybe they're not the right strategies. Second step is I'll go back and develop basically a plan or a bunch of strategies that I think would be appropriate in your particular situation for yourself and your business to help you legally minimize your taxes. That's the second step. Third step is I'll present those steps to you, and we'll visit about these strategies, and I'll explain the strategies to you, and then you can decide which of those strategies that you want to implement into your business. Now, it just really depends. In some instances, taxpayer clients want to implement all of the strategies at one time. In some instances, they're not willing to implement all of them at one time, or maybe it's a little too difficult or complicated, or so they think, and they don't want to implement all of the strategies at one time. If that's the case, fine. We'll pick out the 2 or 3 strategies maybe that are the easiest to implement, maybe the ones that have the biggest bang for the buck, and then we'll put off until the following year the other strategies if they decide they want to do those in a later year. That's the third step in the strategic tax planning process. The fourth step, of course, is now to implement the strategies, to decide which ones that we're going to be putting into place, and then simply implement them, put them into place, and make sure that they're implemented properly. And then the final step would really be what I'll call the 5th step, and it would really be monitoring the tax planning strategies that we've put into place. Now, the way that we monitor those, we typically look at those on a semi-annual, possibly a quarterly basis, to see the profitability of the company, to make sure that they're doing, the client, the taxpayer, is doing everything that they're supposed to be doing to maximize the benefit of the strategy and to get full benefit and to lower their taxes to the minimum amount that legally can be paid. Anyway, that's the 5 different unique steps that I go through when I undertake a strategic tax planning engagement on behalf of a client. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.